History's Keepers. Woklamat has her sights set on the Yokoi village.
The road beckons, friends. Let's be on our way to the Yokoi.
And it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember, the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Waukesa.
Just gonna rub my face in it like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Those bandits must have been watching us from the moment we stepped off the riverboat. I knew I felt eyes on us.
Zerolja will not have been wasting time while we were busy tussling with Bakul Jaja. We need to hurry.
Erenville said this path will take us all the way to the Urukpacha Highlands, didn't he?
Wait, where's Erenville?
I couldn't leave without letting Ritterrock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. And now Erenville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? Huh. So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. I worried Woklamat would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then.
I'm actually excited to see this new area. Ooh.
Seems those buildings up ahead are the village we're headed for. The Yokoi have a deep connection to the legend of the Golden City. This visit will allow us to ask them about it directly. I've never climbed so high before. I'll tell Erenville off once I catch my breath. We have to be quite high up by now, which makes me wonder how much higher the summit of Warkor must be.
As I am sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Warlor's Echo. Ooh! Dude, I love... Ooh, music? I love the stone textures in this game now. Oh my gosh, I love it!
Everything here is giant-sized, but the structure in the back is on a different scale altogether. A temple of some kind, mayhap? Chilly air. Stout stone construction. If I squint a bit, I might think I was in an Ishgard for a moment. Thank the gods, they have an aetheryte. I don't fancy the idea of trudging up that mountain trail a second time.
I knew the path led here, but I've never set foot in this village myself.
Phew, think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met the Yokoi. And that must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of the picture.
So it is for most Raleigh. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here, in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural Vidral, Valigarmanda, and maintain its prison within their temple.
Ah yes, Woklamat told us about the Tural Vidral, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers.
Indeed. Yet even among those anomalies, Valigarmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Galul Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It is said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valigarmanda was lured inside by Galul Jaja's final ploy.
I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it's like to fight it.
Warlar's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time?
That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flesh out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my case down out of him.
Identifying the Dawn Servant's Elector should be our priority. Let's find that thieving cheat. Identifying the Dawn Servant. We're gonna be responsible.
I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn. No matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, I'll seek out the Elector.
Then I suggest we pay a visit to Karyorzar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me the High Luminary, Gurfurlur, is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then it seems a wise choice.
Is it taboo to request entrance to the temple, you think?
We'll need permission to enter the temple, but I expect it won't be a problem for the Third Promise.
While this is certainly an impressive building, it doesn't seem the sort of structure one would build to hold a Tural Vidral.
The temple guards have been watching us most intently. One does not stroll freely into Valigarmonda's prison, it seems. Who are you? What business have you at Karyorzar the Gracious?
Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Wuklamot, Third Promise of Tuliolal, and I seek your Elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gurfurlur?
Luminary, what is this, Dragon Quest?
The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter.
Huh, that was easier than expected. In we go then.
Voice acting? No.
Gods, is that...
Aye, Valigarmonda.
Oh. It's Spaghetti Boy. It's a Spaghetti Boy. It looks like a phoenix. Phoenix dragon.
Welcome. High Luminary Gurfurlur?
No?
He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermurwer.
This is the Sky Ruin, Valigarmonda?
It is the Tural Vidral, whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Valigarmonda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urukpacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Galul Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with the Valigarmonda raged for 10 days and 10 nights.
Oh, we don't have any, raids like that.
As their foe fought on tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the Head of Reason concoct a desperate plan. Gulul Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Tural Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether.
And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts?
The same question looms large in our minds, for the magics sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year.
Oh, it's kind of like, this reminds me of Free Run.
Valigarmonda commands powers of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free.
Totally gasp.
The raging tempest from Valigarmonda. Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gurfurlur. That is to be your challenge. So the search itself is the feat.
You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it?
I have. Their expeditions are underway.
Then we'd better pick up the pace.
Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers.
I thought the eye was gonna like, ding!
As large as the Yokui are, seeking blindly for one in the expanse of these mountains would be an exercise in futility. We need more information.
Trollvidrol sound an awful lot like the auspices of the Far East. Are they the same thing under a different name, do you think? I sense the recent expulsion of a great deal of aether from Villigarmanda's prison. The ice will hold for but a few years more, I fear.
I've encountered many extraordinary creatures in Eorzea and elsewhere, but long has it been since I've felt such an overwhelming presence, like 1,000 dagger points pricking my skin.
Gods! Villigarmanda is enormous! I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing.
I mean, I fought big things too. Look.
Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day.
I almost said save the say. Questo complete!
If we want to pass this feat, it looks like we've got more climbing ahead of us.
The feat of proof. Alphino would share his strategy for information gathering.
As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the high luminary Gurfurlur somewhere up upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yokoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gurfurlur's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words, such is my theory anyway, to see what we can discover.
The High Luminary! No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Jabral, who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Gulul Jaja? Tuliolan? No, you are from further away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into stone, that the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun.
Oh, so they got this, what do you call it, the Dawn Servant got this from them, this tradition.
If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites.
Oh, grave sites, interesting.
First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? As expected, what then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction?
I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gurfurlur is also charged with keeping the graves.
As did I. The Yokoi's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds?
They said that we could.
Proof, you say? And he encouraged you to visit this place yourself?
Yes.
Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gurfurlur there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yokoi.
The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? The others have gone on ahead to Proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Erenville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Is that proof way over there?
Oh. Hey, Bun Bun. Is La Bun Bun over there?
It's not quite mountain climbing, but these steep slopes are exhausting enough. Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by the Valigarmonda's rampage, as told by the saga. Sky Ruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still headed the right way.
Uh-oh. Hopefully.
These have the look of homes rather than graves, which would seem long years have passed since anyone living resided here.
Ah, you've come.
Heh, Wuklamat wins again!
I didn't know we were racing.
Looks like everyone is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gurfurlur?
No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him.
Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here?
No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks.
Ah, they cremate.
Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity.
I like that.
This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now.
I love that. That's a really sweet sentiment.
Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does in mine.
Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death?
Their big eyes are so uwu.
Continue along this path to the indelible pass. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions.
Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more.
Thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so, will I remain in your hearts also.
I just noticed that Erenville's lamp lights up.
Now go to the indelible pass. In its murals is the history of my people laid bare.
Oh, this reminds me of what's it called in Shadowbringers. Whoa, I like the detail. Dude, these look amazing. I like how Alphino is looking up.
To not only be remembered, but to live on inside the hearts of others. If it is possible, then grandfather surely lives on inside mine. 'Tis a comforting thought. Look at these splendid murals. They appear to depict 4 different scenes. I get the feeling they were expecting us. I've never spoken with a Yokui before, and had no idea they held such a philosophy on life and death. Hello! A fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here.
Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation.
We get in a history lesson. This is right up my alley, bro.
They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history.
They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you, ere you continue on your way.
Please, we'd love to hear all about it.
Then I will begin.
I can imagine that there were a lot of people who weren't a fan of this section because it is a history lesson. It's very much lore heavy. I am all about this. I love this.
This first mural depicts the time more than 1100 years ago. An age of great prosperity for the Yokoi. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yuktural under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northward, seeking to expand their territory and power.
I'm looking at the details in the mural.
Here we see the expedition of Zaktural. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century.
Zorgor the Boundless! We still make use of that bridge in Tuliolol for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yoktui living in Shaktoral. What happened to the ones who went north?
Look upon this next mural and behold the answer.
The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion?
A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Shaktoral those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease.
Oh.
Some terrible illness?
No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tonawauta and Shatona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people.
Oh, like what happened in War of the Worlds. Got it.
Out of every 10 Yokoi who joined the northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring.
Damn!
I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than the burial of mortal remains.
That's true. That's cool.
This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urukpacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unalike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly awaiting their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Zaktural and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict.
When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes.
And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening.
I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Turali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on.
Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of War Core Zormor.
I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name.
Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent. But be wary, beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going, to the top of War Core Zormor.
So many Zors. I didn't realize how many Zors there were. Did the others go ahead?
If I'd known we'd be climbing War Core Zormor, I might not have raced up and down all those trails. My feet are killing me. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. What? How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery, is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others.
Oh, you shouldn't run, Alisei. That is not good. Yo! Oh, that's pretty. Or Warcore Zormor.
The true size of a mountain is never more apparent than when you're standing right at its foot.
I cast a rejuvenation spell on Wuklamot. Even our indomitable third promise is feeling the strain of these slopes. I fear I won't be much use to you as a guide past this point. Even in Tuliolal, there is precious little written about the sacred peak of Warkor Zormor. Beyond whimsical poetry, that is.
I hope we come across Bakul Jaja on our way to the summit. We still owe him for the troubles he caused us in Kozama Uka.
You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zeralja is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard the same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war.
Probably not. I didn't read. I didn't see what it was. What was the name of this? What's the name of this quest? I skipped it on. Oh, voice acting.
今からこれを登んのか。
Oh. Whoa.
バーデゴマドラヨルコーロガ
Okay, I'm assuming that I'm not supposed to translate this because he's speaking in a different language. That's why it's in brackets, yeah?
ところどころしか聞き取れないが、ヨカフイ族の古語のようだ。
やはり通人か。ヘドが出そうだが、貴様らにもわかるよう、トライオラ公用語を使ってやろう。
Dude, I like their armor. Their armor looks dope.
貴様ら、継承の儀とやらの参加者だな。
ん？まあそうだけど。
Why is she so cute?
ならば貴様らを亡き者とすれば、トライオラは時代の為政者を失うということか。
なんか感じ悪いじゃねえか。これまで出会ったヨカフイ族とは違う事情がありそうだな。
Don't worry, you have the warrior of light following you.
グルージャジャの下僕となった恥知らずともと一緒にしてもらっては困る。我らチーワグーエンデンを拠点とするヨカフイ族は再び大陸の覇者となり、かつての栄華を取り戻すべく戦う偉大な一族だ。
オーラーの残響に暮らすヨカフイ族とは別の一派ということか。
Oh my god, I can't look at Alphino the same because his voice is freaking Raph. Oh my god.
あいつらは軟弱者じゃねえし、親父の下僕でもねえよ。ただ気づいただけだ。本当に欲しかった平和は最初からここにあったんだってな。
それこそ軟弱者の言い訳に過ぎん。1000年以上も受け継がれてきた悲願から目をそらし、先祖たちの思いを忘れ去った恩知らずどもだ。もはや奴らを当てになどしておらん。一族の悲願は我がこの手で掴み取る。忌むべきトライオラの王女である貴様の命を反撃ののろしとしてな。
Okay.
やめろ。できれば戦いたくね
ならおとなしく死ね。王侯増毛の会長め、騒ぎを聞きつけて我らを狩りに来たか。
Are we gonna be friends through this? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
降りてこい。先に貴様から始末してやろう。
Go, Wook. Wook's gonna do. Let's go!
間に合ったぜ。
She says I made it in time. In JP. Let's go. Oh, it's so cute. They both were. It was like a red. I'm sorry, that's cute. Because that's who she is. She is definitely a shonen pro tag. 110%.
どうもこうもねえよ。勝手に体が動いただけさ。
I love her.
それに、お前らが死んじまったら二度と話せねえだろ。話せなきゃお前らのことを知ることもできなくなっちまう。私はお前らのことが知りてえんだ。
In your honest opinion, story went down hard with Dawntrail, or maybe it's just the balance of things in MSQ. I'm still at the beginning. Like, I'm only in level, what, 93? I'm liking it so far. I think it's great adventuring. I can see the comparisons with ARR in terms of, like, there's no high stakes and stuff like that. Like Shadowbringers and whatnot, but this is proper story for me. Yeah, new story, new arc. We're still building, and we're getting to know these characters. This is on par with any other adventuring story. I love it. I'm liking it a lot.
知るだと何のためにだ
何のためにって、そりゃ同じ大陸で生きるお前らのこと好きになりてえからだよ。
Cute! Power of friendship, let's go!
そいつの具合はどうだ？
命に別状はないよ。しかし歩けるようになるまでもう少しかかりそうだ。
よし。ならアルフィノはそいつの治療を続けててくれ。私らはウォーコーゾームを目指す。
Oh, Alphinoka not coming with? Wait.
ああ、わかった。気をつけて行ってきてくれ。
Alphino doesn't get to see it.
こんなことで我らは悲願を捨てたりはせんぞ。
Okay, be stubborn, that's fine. Felt like it's just bad anime episode that was 40 hours long? I don't see that. I've watched bad anime. I've watched many bad anime. This is definitely pretty shonen. Very shonen, and not that shonen is bad. There are, if you've watched too much shonen, it can become bad because it's highly saturated. But yeah, I haven't finished it, so I can't actually give my full opinion. I'll have to give my opinion when I actually completely go through it.
それでいいさ。私を殺してえならいくらでも受けて立ってやる。だからお前も一族の長なら今は仲間の心配をしろ。
Oh, I love her.
これだけの山と
She's a
もな
good
れば
seed.
俺の知らない生き物も多く生息してるはずだ。梅雨払いは頼んだぞ。
Everyone depending on her.
行くぞ。こいつを登った先にグーフールーがいるはずだ。
Gurfurlur. Music's so pretty. The piano is really pretty. I just accepted the quest! Oh! Oh, dungeon. Okay.
I will tend to this one's wounds. Go on ahead with the others. I set out to kill Tuliola's favorite daughter this day. To be aided by her instead was unexpected. I will not harm you or yours until this debt is repaid. As I've said before, I am no fighter. I'll follow from a distance and keep well out of your way.
We'll be seeing you soon, Gurfurlur.
That bird must roost somewhere on the mountain. We'll need to be wary of the skies as well.
While I didn't mind guarding Erinville on the river, I look forward to swinging a blade on the front lines this time.
Wait, so then who's healing? LSA is healing as a red mage? I know, I was aware that Wook could be both DPS and war. I was not expecting LSA to be healer. Red mage healer? I think that's kind of interesting. Okay, music epic. Okay, epic music. All right, I'm here for it. What is that? The burbs blow up or blow up? I don't know.
We've been climbing for ages. And we're barely halfway. The real climb starts from here.
Oh, jeez! Oh, they hit hard. They hit hard. I don't like that. I don't like how hard they hit. That was not fun. Okay. Keep going wall to wall. But I never go wall to wall. We take it slow. I am squishy mage, apparently. Didn't realize how squishy I was. Full speed ahead? No, 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 no. Because what if there's extra dialogue? Dude, this looks pretty. Bro! The music kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 16 in a way.
Evidence of how dense this ambient aether must be. Oh, look at all these crystals.
Was what she said.
Oh. What is that? Must be a snow spirit. Not that I've ever seen one.
Ryokor Turta.
Travelers on the mountain, how delightful. Do stay and play a while.
Ooh, oh, you... It can speak?
Come to me, Snowkin. Join the fun.
Who the heck? Oh, oh, great. Oh, what? Ah! Okay. Nice to know.
They've stopped. It froze its friends.
Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, oh, okay. 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 Got it. Alright, alright, alright. That's... I understand. I understand the mechanics. Oh, this kind of reminds me of that one Heaven's War dungeon. The one that makes everyone sleepy. Oh, jeez. What? Me trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Okay, this one mechanically wasn't too bad.
There better not be any more of those. I feel chilled to the bone.
Oh, Turban of Healing. Oh. Grounding Way. Wait. Pre-paint, pre-paint! Remember to pre-paint! That's interesting seeing, what do you call it? Red mage with a green icon. Whee! Oh, Zoralja!
You seem to have caught up. Seems I've been toying too much with my prey.
Zoralja!
Gods! Bah, the
that was unintended. You'll have to find another path. Think of it as an added test of your resourcefulness.
Hey, you come back here.
It's okay, we he broke the path. This kind of looks like what's the place? Where you fight dragon. Man, I don't know the names of the dungeons anymore. Oh, prepaid. Eerie, yeah. Thank you. Nidhogya. It reminds me of the Eerie. Owie! Rouge. Whee! Ooh, Morgor Rise. Whoa! Wait, this reminds me of Alliance Raid.
That's the bird that attacked the giants.
Yes, and it doesn't look pleased to see us.
Not even the main boss. Go look. What does that mean? The crystallized rock shatters to pieces. What does that mean? Kryl trying to get me killed! No, that was not Kryl. LSA. Sorry, Kryl. I meant LSA. LSA trying to get me killed.
Did you see that? Shards are resonating with magic.
What kind of bird can do that?
That's what she said. Interesting. Flowers? There's flowers. You're slowly being covered by crystal. Oh, shoot. I don't mean to put blame. I'm sorry. I like how they never adjust. I got confused last minute. I'm sorry, Kryl.
We did it. That was barely a challenge.
This music's great. It feels so epic adventure. I love it. War Core Iguana. And if I wasn't... I would love to climb a mountain one day. I don't know how I feel about not being able to breathe because of the altitude, though.
Great sunken gods, we're so high up.
Better watch your step then.
That'd be hilarious if you could fall off. Start over the dungeon. Oh, this is to the top. Oh, this is what they showed at the thing, didn't they? There was a trailer. It's interesting. They're all early dungeons. I mean, as it should be, right? And the mechs in this dungeon weren't too hard so far. We'll see how I feel about the last fight, I guess. Oh. Is that him? Gurfurlur. Gurfurlur.
俺は連王の戦者が一人グーフールー
Gurfurlur.
お前たちの力測らせてもらうぞ
trying to remember. There is a Final Fantasy X that does that. I'm trying to remember what.
So he's the High Luminary. He's huge. If it's a fight he wants, then let's give it to him.
All right, let's go. Go look. Hey, Meeker! Yo! That's why I was thinking Final Fantasy X. There is a mob that does that. What? Careful, this is powerful magic. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, we got water glyph. Now what? What's this? That's a fire one. Ah! Okay, nice. Why was Wook about to die? Let's go, LSA. Arcane Stomp? Okay. LSA! Wait, are we supposed to grab those? Oh, they increase the damage up. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay. 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 Oops. Oops, I might die. Okay, we're not dead. It's green. Wind? I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming this is... Let me sure cast this. Oh, what? Oh, I should have sure casted. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, okay. Thanks, LSA. Stonework and what? Fire and water? Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, I get it. Zor needs to blink. Starstorm. Nice. Woo! Da 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 da. Wait, so did he have to fight like every claimant? Or claimant? He's gonna say, oh, I was weakened.
I think we did well considering our opponent. That was some fight. Papa knows how to pick his electors. Carved histories recreated through magic. It's an interesting fighting style.
You made it, Aaronville!
改めて名乗っておこう。俺がヨカフイ族の祭司長にして連王の戦者グーフルーだ。
村の連中よりも随分でかいんだな。
Look, you don't say that to people.
かつては全てのヨカフイ族がこうだったという。だが一族に病が広まってからというもの、俺のような体躯で生まれてくる者は稀になった。
That makes sense. I was gonna say they call them giants, but they don't seem as big as I thought they would be.
1000年前のサカトラル出世で患ったという伝染病のことだな。壁画にも記されていたが、
そしてその病こそが黄金鏡の伝説ともつながっている。
Yes, tell us about the Golden City.
トラル大陸に広まっている黄金鏡の噂は、あなたたちヨカフイ族が出どころだと聞いたわ。まずそれは確かかしら？
正確には俺たちの祖先の原始が掘ったんだがな。
Visions. They can see the future? Kryle literally gave me the same look I
サカトラ
had.
ル出生の少し前のことだ。祖先たちは夢の中で黄金に輝く国を見たという。
Okay.
永遠を生きる人々が争いも貧しさもなく、ただ幸せのうちに暮らす理想の世界だ。
Wait, were they dreaming of frickin' the original world? Original world? Damn it! Were they thinking of the world of the ancients? Why can't I think of names, bro?
この夢を見たのが一人ならただの笑い話で終わっただろう。だが同時期に数十数百の祖先たちが同じ夢を見たことで、当時の祭司たちは神からの啓示だと考えた。
So is it actually a real city, or is it the because everyone had visions of it, especially on the first because of Emmett and because of what's it called, the Heidelin. Is it repercussions of that, especially because they are the height technically of what the ancients would be? Interesting. Theories.
そんなことって。
サカトラルへの出世は黄金鏡探索という意味もあったのだ。支配下に置いていた各部族も借り出して大規模な捜索が行われたらしい。
Yep, road to El Dorado.
なるほどな。そこに巻き込まれた奴らが黄金鏡について語り継いだから、どの部族にも似た伝説が伝わってたわけだ。
次の継承候補者が現れたか。ならばお前たちの力も測らせてもらうぞ。
He just passed out. Man just used an elixir. Dead Crin's like,
は万全というわけか。
Dead Crin's like, let's go! We gotta move. Hey, we don't get to watch them? Damn. Sad. Oh, he's like, deep breath. Breathe out.
見事。その力、とくと見せてもらった。ウクラマと王女ともども、墓の試練を超えた証を授けよう。
This is a star-studded team right there. Hey, we got a green one! Green apple!
これで
Jolly
残り
Rancher.
はあと3つ。
Hell yeah.
これなる点検であなた方と競い合えればよかったのですが、爆風ジャジャの襲撃をかわしながらでは望むべくもなく。
They were stopped by Bakul Jaja. Frickin' heck.
あの野郎、また汚ねえ真似を。
しかし手出ししてきた割にこちらが応戦してみせたらあっさりと引いていった。一体何が目的だったのやら。
Bakul Jaja's losing steam.
目的といえば試練の場として王侯蔵毛の山頂を選ばれた理由も気になります。今回の試練は
あなたを探す過程でヨカフイ族の歴史を知るような構成になっていました。そうであればこの場所にも意味があるのでしょう。
Probably.
ああ、ここは俺たちにとって特別な場所なのだ。
Oh.
周りにあるのってお墓よね。
For who?
この山頂に祀られているのは歴代のヨカフイ族の祭司長、そして80年前にこのオルコパチャを襲った最悪バリガルマンダと勇敢に戦った猛者たちだ。
Got it.
道理で数が多いわけだな。
ゾラージャ兄さん、やっぱり先についてたのか。
おや、ウクラマト様、ご創建のようで何よりです。
I'm gonna slap Sarilja right like. I'm sure.
サレージャ、てめえよくも。
ここをどこだと思っている。罵り合いで場を乱すようなら出て行ってもらうぞ。
The Ingy kitty. Not Ingy anymore.
そうだったな。悪い。
Aw.
他の候補者を待つ必要はもうあるまい。父上の生前墓とやらまで案内しろ。
親父の墓？
Of course. This is to remember them by, so that's not. The living also have monuments.
これがバリガルマンダを封印した者たちの生前墓だ。グルージャジャの名も刻まれている。
Wait, where the heck is Bakul Jaja?
武と利をもって平和をもたらした覇者、グルージャジャ。
Aw.
意外な名前も刻まれてるな。世界の広さを知る航海者ケテンラム。
Hey, okay. I still feel like we're
ケ
gonna
テ
see
ンラムっ
him.
てトラル大陸に初めて渡ったリムスタロミンサの探検家よね。彼もレン王と一緒に旅をしてたってこと？
Yeah.
未知を追い求める探求者カフキはまさかこの名前まで刻まれてるとはな。
Your mom? Is this your mom?
ヨカフイ族以外の者が生前墓を建てることなど異例のことであったが、彼らはそれにふさわしい偉業を成したのだ。
武と利をもって平和をもたらした覇者か。
Nah.
やっぱ親父はすげえや。
無によって波動を進むものか。
バリガルマンダを封印することができたのは氷の魔力を暴走させた利があってこそだけどね。
I like how all three of them champion one part of their father, and they don't. They need to like bring their minds together because all of these created the leader that they need to be.
武と利か。武に関しちゃ武の親父の技を継いだゾラージャ兄さんにはかなわねえ。利だって利の親父の知識を継いだコーナ兄さんの方が優れてる。なら私が親父から受け継いだものって一体何なんだ？
You have his love for peace. What else defines your father, aside from strength and knowledge? I want her to figure it out.
私が親父から継ぐべきもの。そうか。私は親父から平和を愛する心を受け継いだ。トラル大陸に生きるみんなのことが好きだって気持ち。こればっかりは誰にも負ける気がしねえ。
He gave you his power of friendship.
私は私のやり方で平和を守ってみせるぜ。
Aww. Cute.